Syria war, U.S. missiles took out 20% of aircraft. The U.S. warns Syria not to use chemical weapons again, as G7 holds key talks in Italy. Hundreds of care workers quit every day. Care providers write to the Prime Minister to warn the adult social care system has begun to collapse. Scotland gets cancer drug under threat in England. A breast cancer drug which could shortly be withdrawn in England has been approved for use on the NHS in Scotland. Number 1 Daddy, final farewell to hero PC Palmer. Thousands of police lined the streets of central London as they said farewell to terror attack hero and fellow officer Keith Palmer. Thousands of UK police pay respects to officer killed in attack. London. Reuters. Thousands of police officers across Britain marked a 2-minute silence on Monday to coincide with the funeral of Constable Keith Palmer, who was killed in last month's attack outside Parliament in London. Spending by UK shoppers stalls as inflation squeeze intensifies. BRC. London. Reuters. Shoppers in Britain clamped down on their spending in early 2017 as retail sales rose at the slowest pace since the depths of the global financial crisis nearly a decade ago, a retail industry group said on Tuesday. Party drug poppers linked with development of eye problems including blind spots. The chemical composition of poppers changed in 2006.0. Ninja Warrior UK contestant and bodybuilder jailed after grooming TV celeb's 13-year-old daughter. Shane Oakden from Lincoln has been jailed for 3 years after sending explicit photographs of himself. Migrants from West Africa being sold in Libyan slave markets. UN Migration Agency says selling of people is rife in African nation that has slid into violent chaos since overthrow of Gaddafi. West African migrants are being bought and sold openly in modern-day slave markets in Libya. Survivors have told a UN agency helping them return home. Trafficked people passing through Libya have previously reported violence, extortion and slave labor, but the new testimony from the International Organization for Migration suggests that the trade in human beings has become so normalized that people are being traded in public. Continue reading. People at risk of HIV in Scotland to be given PrEP drug on NHS. AIDS campaigners say move puts pressure on England to end delays in providing the medication. Despite 2 court rulings, people at risk of HIV in Scotland are to be given drugs on the NHS that will protect them from infection. It has been announced, in a move that AIDS campaigners say will put pressure on the authorities in England to end delays in providing the same medication despite 2 major court rulings. In a major victory for campaigners, the Scottish Medicines Consortium, SMC, said pre-exposure prophylaxis, PrEP, would be free on the NHS to those who need it because they were at risk, for instance, if they have a partner with HIV. Access to the drugs could begin within weeks. Continue reading.